today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the 2003 Honda XR80R. I'm going to make this video pretty quick. Just wanted to show you guys all the upgrades I've done on this bike. So yeah, let's get right into it. First things first, if you are not a regular viewer, this dirt bike is street legal. So I guess we can go over those upgrades first. So the kit I have is a Tuscan Duro street legal kit, and this bike does not come with a battery, so I had to get the kit that comes with a rechargeable battery, which I put under the seat, and I can just plug it in and recharge the battery, and it seems to last quite a while, so haven't had any problems with that. Got your tail light here with the blinkers. I will show you what those look like. Got your right turn signal, your left, and I will show you the brake light. So the brake switch that came with this thing was for hydraulic brakes, and this thing has drum brakes on the back, so I had to order this different brake switch that was only about 11 bucks, I think, so that wasn't too much money. But yeah, I had to order this thing separately, and it also does not come with a front light, so the front light up here, had to buy that separately on eBay. I think it was like 14 bucks for two of these, so that wasn't too bad either. I will turn that on for you real quick. Don't have a high beam, kind of looks like it switches over to high beam, but it doesn't. But yeah, that has been working out pretty good. I had to make a custom bracket. I don't know if you guys can see that right here. It's a custom bracket I made because the light did not come with one, so I had to make that. Turned out pretty good. I might do a video on how I made that bracket and wired the light and attached it and everything, so if you all want to see that, let me know down in the comments. So the next thing I did is put on this Trail Tech Endurance 2 speedometer. It has been working pretty good. I actually had this on the TTR when I made it street legal, and I took it off that bike and put it on here. But these are not too expensive. They're about $80 to $100, so not too bad, but I like this thing. It is wired up with a magnet. Turn off that light. There is wire that comes down here, and got a stick in there from my last video, but there is a little sensor right here and a magnet right here. So every time this tire passes that sensor, it puts a signal up to the speedometer and lets you know how fast you're going. So it's a pretty simple system. You should be able to put the speedometer on most dirt bikes. You can do a little customization, like this piece I had to customize and figure out where I should mount it. So yeah, wasn't too bad setting that up. So the next thing I can show you, this actually came with the street legal kit. It's a control switch, and you have your low and high beam controls, your blinkers, and a horn. Horn actually isn't working because I got to turn on the lights, but there's your horn. I wired the horn right here, as you can see. That was probably the best spot I could find, and it's just attached right there to the gas tank bolts. Got a little mirror right here that doesn't work too well, but it's just nice to know you got a mirror right there. And this is the switch that turns the street legal kit off and on, as you can see. So yeah, next thing is this little IMS shifter. Wasn't too expensive. I forgot how much I paid for that, but I remember it being pretty cheap. But it's been working pretty good. Put that on because the stock one seemed to be not shifting right. Like when I would come to a complete stop in a higher gear, like say I'm in third gear and I pull in my clutch and just come up to a stop and then try to shift down to neutral. It didn't seem to want to do that, but once I put on this aftermarket shifter, it seemed to fix that problem. So the next upgrade is this graphics kit I put on. Seems to be holding up pretty well. There's some creases here and there, more creases on this side, as you can see, but yeah, that wasn't too expensive either, about $45, $50. I think it turned out pretty good. I like the look of it. You guys can see, step back here. Some stickers up there on the front fender. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good, so that is a pretty nice upgrade to get. So the next thing, probably one of my favorites, is this FMF pipe. It's a full system, goes all the way down. It seemed to get some color on there, which I like. Burnt some pretty good colors in there. If you put on this exhaust and it's dirty, it can leave some weird colorization on your pipe. Make sure it's clean before you start it up after you put it on. But yeah, this exhaust has been pretty nice. I didn't even rejet the carb or anything. I think I messed with a few settings on there. I can't remember what I did, but didn't rejet it or anything, and it seems to be running pretty good. Just takes a little bit longer to warm up. So the next thing are these Pro Taper handlebars. Made the handlebars a little bit wider, and I kind of like that because I'm a little bit too big for this bike, but the handlebars kind of make it a little bit more comfortable, so that was definitely a good purchase. So the last thing to show you guys is this brake and clutch lever. They're just black, simple. They seem to work pretty good. I wish the brake side worked a little better. The clutch one seems to be working pretty good, but the brake seems like I gotta pull it down a little too far to get it to engage, but I don't use the front brake on this bike too much anyways. So yeah, those are pretty good. If I ever upgrade those again, I will probably get ones with bearings in them that make it a little bit easier to pull in. But those seem to be doing the trick for now. The next upgrades I might do on this bike is get a seat cover, some new grips. Eventually, I might want to big bore this thing out to like 100cc, or maybe get an XR100 engine and bore that out to 125 or 150 or something and put it on this bike. But I don't know, I might just keep it like this, how it is, but I'm for sure getting a seat cover and some grips. But yeah, that is pretty much it on all the upgrades I did on it. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, possibly turn on those notifications if you want to. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.